foremost, we would like to give all praise and glory unto Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai by Hashem Rakapadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples to his younger brothers. And peace and blessing, salutation, hopefully like out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the overflect whom came back to the obedience of the scriptures. What we want to get into today, all right, with the brothers French, all right, and what we want to get into this afternoon, dealing with making this truth, our reality, okay, because we was all brought up, in the culture, you see, right on cue, man,
Right.
okay, because we was all brought up in the culture that was pretty much synthetic, where everything was synthetic, you know. Esau Edom created a bunch of narratives in the earth where people really don't have a narrative, really don't have a purpose, like the relationship, dating, all this really vanity,
Right.
Sports and all these different things. It's cool, but see, people don't even know how the earth works, you know. But people are all into things that don't matter if you took them away. If you
Right.
took away sports, okay, people wouldn't starve to death. Dating, okay, the earth would still be repopulated.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Esau has us so caught up in this synthetic society, and it's mainly based on Hollywood, which is nothing but an enchantment, to people have a false reality. There's people that dwell and exist in false realities, man. Thinking that your vote matters, you know, thinking that the earth is ran by presidents and prime ministers. Okay, that's a false reality, man.
Right.
Okay, yes.
They been here on this earth for 30 years and don't even understand the purpose of life.
Yeah,
You've been here this long. Like you said, you've been caught up in whole synthetic society that's in the purpose of life. 'Cause like you said, when all these things are taken away, you're not gonna know. You're not gonna really understand your purpose here.
yep,
But the elected, they understand their purpose. Because they have a higher purpose, a higher goal, versus what we trying to achieve in this world. Just like now, how we separated ourselves from our current job to go do the real work.
yep,
Because we have a real sense of reality.
yep. That's beautiful. You can start out with the precept, brother.
This 1 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 16. Wherefore I beseech you, be ye followers of me.
Do 2 Corinthians 4:16.
Oh, Salaki.
I said first one thing. And just like the brother said, as we both at work, we know that we're existing in a false reality. Okay, and we know that those things are shortly the end. Now we still maintain ourselves, and act accordingly. Okay, use the word, not abuse it.
Right.
But we left that false reality to come get into this real reality, man. Okay, go ahead.
This 2 Corinthians 4:16.
Yep.
For which cause we faint not, but though our outward man perish, yet the inward man is renewed day by day.
Yeah, the outward man perish. Like, that's why we're so disengaged from a lot of people that's around us.
Right.
All right? Because this the outward man is attached to this shit here. You see, this is the reality of the outward man and these things that go on in day to day. There's some people whose lives revolve around their job. They revolve around their role at work. Like, people's whole life exists around things that are temporal, okay, on this side. You see? But the spirit has us disengaged from that false reality and re-engage into this. That's why I say the inward man is renewed day by day. Every day we get strong. Hey, it feel like every time we come out here, every day, the spirit is more and more heavy on a daily basis, man.
Right.
And unless that shit matter, man, that we gotta go back to, man. You got it, bro.
And then also too, you start to realize everything else outside of this truth really is folly.
Yeah.
Because, just listen to the conversation of different people around you. They really not talking about anything that's gonna benefit them in the time to come. But like you said, we separating ourselves, and everything that we doing is building us up for what's to come.
Mm-hmm.
And then also too, when you said the outward man to perish, that outward status of how you are viewed in this society. Because what the scriptures say, ye are dead, and your lives are hid with Yahweh Shai.
Yeah, that nigga fell off.
Right.
That old outward man.
Right.
He was popping at one time. He had
Right.
the 2 headbands, the band-aid like Nelly. Nigga was popping at one time,
Right.
That nigga was on the scene, man. That nigga done fell off, man. But the spirit man is being built up, man.
Right.
You know? You got it, bro.
It says, "For our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory."
Yeah, a far more exceeding and eternal way to glory. See, we're investing in eternity. Like what me and this brother doing right here, you brothers and you sisters tuning in and listening, this is going into an eternal bank account. We're going to be eternally rewarded for this. When all this shit is destroyed, when this place is hit with missiles, the Lord is going to reward this. Okay? The believers that was dedicated and put their energy into building in the real reality to come. Like you have people talking about they're buying land in the metaverse. You know? That's super stupid.
Right.
Okay? You buying virtual real estate, that's super stupid. But then you have the believers, we're actually purchasing resources in the reality that's to come by
Right.
doing this, you know?
Right.
Yeah, something.
Nah.
Okay.
I was just thinking about that. They buying land in,
Yeah,
in a false reality.
Super stupid. You leaving one false reality, go to a reality that's even more false.
And both of them gonna be destroyed.
Yeah. You and the big ass that headset you gonna have on, man. Okay? You got it, bro.
It says, "While we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen.
Yep.
For the things which are seen are temporal, but things which are not seen are eternal."
The things that people look at, everything we see is temporal. And you know, we looking right in front of us is American flag.
Right.
You see, blowing in the wind. That's temporal, man. Okay? A lot of these relationships, even our family members, a lot of these, you know, our co-workers, a lot of these things are temporal. Most I finna offer a lot of Israelites, man.
Right.
You know, the only thing that's gonna stand, all right, and that's gonna transition into the world to come is the spirits of the elect, man. Okay, because even these bodies are temporal, man. You know,
I was just going to say that these
Yeah.
bodies are temporal,
Yeah.
and we can't see our spirit, but like you said, we're looking at the things which are not seen. So our focus is on things that we can't see. You know,
Yeah.
we building up the spirit because we're not telling brothers and sisters to go to the gym, you know, or anything like that. We telling them all the things that's the spiritual gym to build up their spirit, make the spirit strong. You know, and it's all through the work of the Lord.
Yeah.
But also too, like you said, our family members and our coworkers and everyone that's around us, you know, at one point, like it was when we was caught up in the world, we was close to them, and it don't mean you not close to them, but the Lord, He has put you around the people that He wants you to be around. That's gonna be your family in the next world to come. You know, you think about it. You know, brothers and sisters, we met through this truth, through this word, all different ages, and that's really the only ones that's concerned. You know, you have a stronger bond with those that's of the hopeful elect than you have with your own family.
Right.
And it's just like the saying go in the world, blood is thicker than water, and we all connected through the blood of Yahweh Shai.
Mm-hmm. That spirit thicker than blood.
Right,
Because we were spirits before we became, you know, heavy, man. Look at that Matthew 12:46. Just expound on what you were saying, man. You know, this is our reality, man. Everything else is temporal, fake as hell. That's why people are fake as hell. You know, a nigga talk to you like he cool and walk 10 feet down and slander you, man. Like, I can hear you, nigga. Like, shit.
Right.
You know, but this is the society we live in, man. You got it, bro.
This is Matthew 12:46. While he yet talked to the people, behold, his mother and his brethren stood without,
Yeah.
desiring to speak with him.
So Yahweh Shah was building in the spirit. He was teaching. Okay. But then you had his biological, you know, relatives wanted to speak with him. Go ahead.
Then one said unto him, behold, thy mother and thy brethren stand without, desiring to speak with thee.
Yep. Go ahead.
But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand toward his disciples and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. But whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother, my sister, and mother.
And that's the true family. And see, Yahweh Shah was building in the spirit, you know, and they wanted him for some worldly matters.
Right.
But you gotta think, like, if these the men that we're supposed to rule with, okay, this comes first. Everything else is on hold. Like Howard Shaw was like, these are men that's gonna be joint heirs with me. I ain't got time to be playing with that family shit right now, man. You know, I ain't got time with that trivial bullshit that y'all on, cause especially your family call now, all it's gonna be about is how everybody fell out. You know, cousin Sue cussed out your auntie Rose. You
Right.
know, and then she had a stroke, but it was light. She came back and she cussed out. You know, like goddamn. You know, it's gonna be trivial, dumbass shit for the most part. You know, your mama try to call you, talk on the phone for hours. Like, no, I ain't got time for that shit, man. Like, you trying to be mean or that you just hate them, but you just, this is what we on right now.
Right.
You see, this is an actual kingdom that's coming to the earth. Okay? That shit that old. We don't got time to play with that shit. Y'all, that shit don't, that little arguments and shit that you got, they don't even matter. That's not, they don't even exist to me no more, man.
Right.
You know?
Auntie beef.
Yeah, yeah.
Auntie's beefing and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah, yeah. You know, that shit they'll play out, man. You know, and the family's getting worse because nigga got the juice. They went and got juiced up. Okay, they still believe in Christianity for the most part, man, and they through. You know, and the Lord, you know, hey, He might have mercy on the few, man, but we know, we just dealing with what we know. You know, I know this brother believe. You know, just like he assured that I believe, man. So we gonna build on that. And you brothers and you sisters, you tuning in, they tune in all the time, man. We gonna build with that, man. That's really what we building on. This is our reality right here, man. You
Right.
know. Well,
Oh, that was the end of that
okay,
chapter.
come. Let's get that Philippians 3 and 13. And then Satan to try to amplify little petty stuff in your life to make it seem like it's just a huge big deal. But it really like that shit don't be nothing, man. You know, Satan just uses pettiness and try to magnify pettiness as if that's the end all be all, man. You know, go ahead.
Yeah, precept about this too.
Yep, yep, yep.
It's Philippians chapter 3, verse 13.
Yep.
Brethren, I count not myself to have apprehended, but this one thing I do, forgetting those things which are behind.
Forgetting those things which are behind the false reality, becoming the platinum rapper. Because we know what them guys got to go through now.
Right.
A trap boy. We know what yeah, that one nigga might have money and the women, but this nigga is destroying a whole generation of people, man.
Right.
You see? So all those things was false. A lot of those things you seen on TV were delusions, false realities, man. Okay? Nobody's living like these videos, man. Them niggas not living like all them niggas not living like that, man.
An illusion.
Yes, you know, it's all a goddamn false reality, man. What they push to the masses to try to pursue. And Jake, you know, in the world, we used to be disappointed when we didn't see no progress in our rap career,
Right.
or we didn't see no progress as an athlete, or whatever, you know, or we've been selling this same ounce of weed for 2 years, you know. You be disappointed,
Right.
you see. But then once we get into this, we see nothing but growth in the spirit, and then this is something that's eternal, man. You know, you can see the progress, man. You got it, bro.
Good. It says, forgetting those things which are behind and reaching forth unto those things which are before.
With reaching forth to those things which are before, okay? And that's the reality, all right, of a righteous kingdom. See, that righteous kingdom that's to come. Remember, it says it shall never be destroyed.
Right.
You know, that kingdom shall stand forever. We're fighting for eternity, man. Okay, we use the temporal to get by, but our investment is in the eternal, man. You can build on things that's in the you can build eternally on things in the spirit, man. You can build eternally with other believers, man. You know.
And then also too with that false illusion of success in this world that our people portray. That's a false illusion, but also too, it I lost my train of thought.
It's just a false illusion, but
Um,
just dealing with
it's Salakia.
you got
Water.
It's all good.
It keeps everyone invested into this false reality. It keeps them investing
Yeah.
and pushing towards
Yeah.
you basically trying to further this kingdom,
Yep.
and, further a failing kingdom, because all of this is from the end, Israel not going to be under Esau, Edom for long. Even that's an illusion, because
Yeah.
that's not how it was created to be. Going back to what I said, our people don't even understand the true meaning of life, Because our people,
no, you got it, yeah, you got it.
our people are supposed to be on ruling this earth in righteousness, and that's gonna promote life for everything that the Lord created.
Cause we gonna have in here, like even the 2/3 that down this side and come back as we establishing the kingdom, they're gonna be born into an inheritance.
Right.
You see, we're gonna be thinking about them even before they coming back as we establish righteousness. Start, multiplying resources and different things. They're gonna be born into an inheritance. Right now, they're born into a curse, man. You
Right.
got niggas that's born into gang culture, born into trap culture, okay, born into alphabet culture, man.
Right.
Okay, this is a goddamn curse, man. But see, in the eternal kingdom to come, our people are going to be high born. Which means they're going to be born of nobility. They're gonna inherit rulership as a birthright. You
Right.
know what I'm saying? So this is what we investing in, man. That shit false, man. A slave, Israelite is a slave. That's temporal, man. Okay. What's that? Get that in. Finish that. What's that? You read 14 already?
I'm gonna read it now.
Okay, yeah.
It's Philippians 3:14. I press toward the mark for the prize of the high calling of Yahweh in Yahweh Shah.
Pressing toward that mark, man. And that comes with spiritual things, man. As we learn, we fast, we pray. And see, we got a beautiful culture. Like even just speaking in the Hebrew tongue, man, it's a beautiful thing. The way we treat each other, man, it's a beautiful way, a beautiful order that the Lord, gave us as a people, man. And it's a beautiful thing to practice their obedience, man. You got that. Isaiah 40:1. Then we get Lamentations 4:20 after that. Here it goes.
Yeah. It's Isaiah 40:1. Comfort ye my people,
Yep.
saith your God.
You see, and we're comforting our people. What gospel? The good news. What good news do you have here, man? Cowboys finally winning another Super Bowl. Okay, it does nothing for your situation.
Right.
Okay.
It made them richer and more status,
Yeah.
but you still right there
Yeah.
in the same position.
What the hell do you have to look forward to?
Bragging
LeBron,
rights.
yeah, LeBron to play with his son in the NBA. These niggas waiting on that. So nigga, they count down. And Brunson, he 11 grades. So Brun hang on 2 more years. First time ever, niggas waiting on this shit. This a nigga right now saving up for studio time. Nigga saving his Dollar General check. To get some goddamn studio time, man. That's a horrible idea. But when this is your reality, it seems like Jake, you have that false I'm gonna be that come up story.
Right.
But then you waste 10 years of your life trying to do that shit. Now as a man, you don't have no skill set as a man, but trying to but a struggling rapper. Then what happens? Reality hits. You can't deal with reality because you was so engulfed in the goddamn fantasy for so long, man.
And everybody coming forward trying to promote your album.
Yeah. Think you gonna do the Master P out the trunk, man? That shit old, man. Folks got iTunes, Spotify. Alright, ain't nobody coming out the trunk no more, man. You got, bro.
It says, speak ye comfortably to Jerusalem
Yep.
and cry unto her that her warfare is accomplished,
Yep.
that her punishment is pardoned.
Yeah, our warfare is accomplished because we're prisoners of war, POWs. You see? But Yahweh Shai is finna wage war against our oppressors, okay? And free his people, which are captives, man. Okay? So that time is accomplished. All right? We just count down the day to the return, all right, of our Savior, man. Go ahead.
For she have received of the Lord's hand double for all her sins.
Yeah, so our iniquity is pardoned through Yahweh Shai. Okay? Now we finna get out this situation, man. Okay? And before we get out this situation, the Lord put the spirit on particular men, all right, to start pushing the energy of the world to come, of the kingdom to come. When I say the kingdom is at hand, that's a real reality that's going to come to earth. That's what people don't understand. Like Christians talk about the kingdom, they be talking, they got this little fairy tale, little cartoon imagination of the kingdom. Like, no, the kingdom is going to be a reality that's going to come to the earth, man. Well, Israel is in power. Yahweh Shai, the Messiah, is going to be on the throne of David, man, establishing order, all right, in the name of his Father, in the authority of the Father, man. Okay? Yeah, so
Mm.
you get that Lamentations 4 and Lamentations 4 and 21. We ended there.
Okay. Uh, oh yeah, I did have that precept
Oh
too.
yeah. Get yours. Yeah, then we end the Lamentations. Lock it, bro.
This is 2 Timothy chapter 2, verse 4.
Yeah.
It says, "No man that warreth entangling himself with the affairs of this life."
Yeah, you can't get too entangled with this shit. You know, brothers got different, jobs and different titles where, you're required to care more, than some, you know. But it's always a balance where you can't entangle yourself too much in this shit, man. You know, because especially in America, these jobs have you. Most of these jobs are underpaid and overstressed.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's the norm for American workers to be underpaid and overstressed, man. You know, about why here it is you underpaid and overstressed, but the people that's overpaid with no stress is chilling, man.
Right.
You know, this is a horrible setup of a society, man, and we can't just let it destroy us, man. We're gonna be vexed, and we're gonna have, it's gonna be tense. You see, we can't just allow this place to engulf us, man. These are situations, circumstances to engulf us, man.
Right.
You know,
We not to get too attached to this world because
yeah,
this, going back to the idea, this is an illusion. We at war. We at spiritual war with the powers that be right now. And we fighting for the real reality was promised for us to come. Because we understand that this is all supposed to end at some point.
yeah, it's a wrap.
So this is what we fighting for. That's why I said we not entangling ourselves with the affairs of this life, that he may please him who have chosen him to be a soldier.
Hmm.
So we really fighting for what's to come.
You gotta have a limit on how many fucks you give a day.
Right.
Like I'm all out today. Like shit, everything else goddamn got to fend for itself. I'm all out for the day. Yeah,
You said Lamentations 4, and
yep.
which verse?
21.
It's Lamentations 4 and 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked.
Yeah, cause it's a new reality coming to these Edomites. You see, they can have a real like, no nigga, you a slave. You see, like you in rulership now, but your reality is hardcore slavery.
Right.
You see, you finna drink of a new cup of reality, man. That's slavery for your ass, man.
You're going to take the biggest L in history.
Oh man, the biggest L, the biggest fall off ever, man.
Right. See, right now we holding the record, but the Lord gonna make sure he outdo it.
Yeah, Jake picture up there, the biggest fall, but hell, Esau from the top, this shit. Poverty, you finna break all the records in your captivity, nigga.
Right.
Yeah, since you so big on breaking records, you finna break all the records in your captivity. You're gonna be the poorest, the most hours worked, the
Right.
most bones broken, and still had to work. You got every record of captivity you can think of.
They're underpaid and
Yeah,
overworked.
the
coming
youngest,
to you.
the youngest one ever to work. Like you gonna
Right.
have all them records.
Right.
You Edomites, you gonna start walking early in the kingdom too, man. Ain't gonna be no year you getting to walking. Wee, nah,
Right.
nigga, you need to be learning how to walk. Goddamn, a few weeks in, you need to learn how to walk around this motherfucker. See, it's time to go to work.
Yeah, ain't no retirement plan either.
Yep.
Ain't no 401k, no savings or nothing for you in the kingdom.
No, what they call this shit? Workman's comp.
Oh yeah, come on.
These unions and OSHA and all this old shit.
Human resources.
Yeah.
You are the human
HR.
resources.
Yeah, but a lot, you're tripping. Yeah, hell nah. Okay? You got it, bro.
The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity.
Yep.
He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
Yeah, and that's it. It's the end of our captivity and the beginning of his, man. So, hey, it's finna be a new reality in the earth, man. All right? And it's the house of David ruling in righteousness over these heathens, man. And it's gonna be another reality when Esau, Edom is done. It's gonna be a reality. That's a whole nother topic.
Right.
Where Esau don't exist, man.
Right.
Lord will we get in there tomorrow, man. You can remember, bro.
Come.
It's gonna be a whole nother reality. A world without Esau, man. You Edomites, man. That was the point. Good, bro.
Come.
All right, well, with that, we pray that you brothers and you few sisters were edified. Once again, we're going to give all praise and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Kabadash.
No honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS who rule well, teach well, being great examples towards younger brothers. And peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. Shalom.
Shalom.